like in terms of songwriting is that it's kind of been an interest of mine since I was like 11, 12. I've always loved music, and I've always loved like writing and playing. Music is like a therapy, like to me, and it's like that for a lot of people. Like whether it's listening to music, playing music, it's like you could kind of just like get lost in it. I'm showing off what I feel. I grew up with a very musical father, and he was definitely an influence on my love for music. I started teaching myself the ukulele and piano when I was really young, and then he kind of started teaching me guitar around the same age, and that's kind of when I got into songwriting. He started playing when he was 17. He was still in Ireland. I think he just wanted to hum. I started taking singing lessons when I was like 6 or 7. When you play music with other people, I don't know how to explain it, but like you're speaking a language to each other, like through playing music. And I think that's what I really liked about the band, is because from such a young age you're like learning this other like musical kind of language. Like my dad and I had this growing up, and it was like the one thing that would like always save us, like is like our musical bond. You told me don't be a stranger, well look where we are. In terms of writing music with other people, that's something I've never been able to do. Writing a song is such like an intimate thing. I can write chords, like I can play along, but I cannot write lyrics in front of other people. That's something that I have to do solo. I close my eyes while I drive you. I could take inspiration from anything. Like you could be listening to people just talk on like a daily basis, watch people and get inspiration from that. So it's not really that I like take inspiration from like a specific artist. It's more so you take bits of things from different types of people. Things will happen in my life almost. Like I'll witness someone's behavior towards me, and I'll think like a thought in my head, and I'll be like, that's like I could put that into a song. That's a poetic thought. It's really just that simple. Like I'll look around and like I'll see a word somewhere, and I'll be like, that word is very symbolic. Like I could put that in a song. My goal is to write something that I'm proud of. I write a lot of like little verses, or like, you know, things that I'll just like forget about in a couple days. But like whenever I write like a solid song, or even if it's just like a verse and a chorus, like I'm so proud of it, and like I'll like listen to it over and over again. I wrote this one song like about a year and a half ago. I was like with someone, and like I really liked them, but it was like I didn't want to know anything they were doing outside of the time they were with me. So I kind of made that like the whole point of the song. So I started the song out with, I don't want to know what you're high on this time. I just started out the song with that line, and then from then on I wrote the song so easily because I already had an idea of like what I wanted to say in the song. Like I knew what the vibe was, and like what my point was. I don't wanna hear what you're high on this time. I don't wanna know what goes on in that room of yours. Best way to incorporate storytelling is to use like real life experiences like that I actually went through. Because if I'm writing it about myself, I might as well. When you write a song, or like any type of art, like a poem, anything like that, when you just write about something that's going on in your life, you find that it's like healing in a sense, because you have all these ideas in your head and like all these things in your head that you're thinking about it, and then once you get it down, either like on a piece of paper or like the form of a song, it's like you feel more organized, and you feel like, okay, like I got it out, and like I said what I needed to say about it. If you're gonna write a good song about it, you're thinking like specifically each moment, how they're treating you, what can I say, how can I put this into words, and then as you're doing that, it kind of just feels worse sometimes. So that's why I feel like sometimes like I'll be avoidant of like writing songs, because you don't really want to dig into the reality of what you're going through, and I think probably a lot of people can relate to that, like whether they realize it or not. Part of healing is obviously to hurt, like that's very much true, but it definitely hurts just as much as it's healing. deserves to have some type of creative outlet in their life. It's good for your soul. It's therapeutic. It's a time where you can literally just be you and your brain and express yourself and express your feelings, your harder emotions, and you feel proud of what you created afterwards.